The amount of naloxone administered by first responders in Richmond County more than quadrupled in 2022 from the previous year. According to data from the county's Drug Endangered Family Task Force, 712.9 milligrams were used by first responders last year compared to just 168.5 milligrams in 2021. October saw the highest usage with 106 milligrams administered, more than 8 times the amount from January and 63% of the total amount of 2021 to 26 patients. Throughout the year, 196 patients were given naloxone and 68 of them were given multiple doses. Social Services Director Robbie Hall said during a DEFT meeting on Wednesday that higher doses may be required for recovery depending on what caused the overdose. In just January of this year, 87.5 milligrams were given to 20 patients. Those numbers do not include doses administered by families or individuals on the streets. Hall said that all CPS workers now carry naloxone in addition to the first responders with law enforcement, emergency medical services, and fire departments. Hall said having it available can save a life. According to the North Carolina Opioid and Substance Use Action Plan dashboard, there were 199 emergency room visits due to overdoses in the county in 2022, which is 20 more than the previous year. In 2021, Richmond topped the state with the highest rate. However, in 2022, that distinction went to Robeson County. Richmond is still near the top of the list with the second highest rate. Among counties with similar populations, Richmond stands out with nearly 4 times the number of visits than Beaufort County. A man is facing multiple charges after allegedly being caught with a variety of drugs earlier this week. According to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded to a call of a suspicious vehicle in a wooded area around the vicinity of Mill Road around 10:15 p.m. on Monday. The first deputy on scene reportedly found a Toyota car with 2 people in the back seat. When the deputy looked through the passenger window, he reportedly saw what looked like marijuana in the cup holder. One of the occupants was identified as 42-year-old Jonathan Paul Starling of Rockingham. The other occupant is not identified in the press release. Starling allegedly admitted to there being more narcotics in the car and in his possession. Starling was arrested and was booked into Richmond County Jail, where he is being held on a $60,000 secured bond. A man currently on parole is facing drug and weapons charges following the investigation of a suspicious vehicle. According to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded on Saturday to a call about a truck parked in front of an abandoned building on 3rd Street in Cordova. The first deputy to arrive reportedly saw 2 men in the truck who allegedly appeared to be reaching under the seat to conceal something. The driver was identified as 36-year-old Roger Dale Ricks Jr. and the passenger as 37-year-old Brian Keith Dixon II, both of Cordova. The deputy reportedly saw an open container of alcohol and asked the men why they were parked at the building. Both men allegedly gave reasons and told the deputy there was nothing illegal in the truck. Dixon eventually admitted there was a firearm in the glove box, according to the sheriff's office. Ricks allegedly reached toward the glove box, and the deputy reportedly told him multiple times not to open it. Both men were removed from the truck, and deputies reportedly found a Smith & Wesson 9mm handgun in the glove box and an unspecified quantity of meth under the seat where Dixon was sitting. Ricks was cited for the alleged open container violation and carrying a concealed firearm and was released. Dixon was charged with possession of a firearm by a felon and possession of meth. He was booked into Richmond County Jail, where he remained on Wednesday under a $25,000 secured bond. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
And welcome to your Live 5 weather report. I hope your Thursday is going well. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood, 80-degree weather today. Maybe a little bit hot for some folks out there today, but I know for me, I love it. Wish we had it all year round. And hey, today is going to be looking a little bit warmer into the evenings, as well as we're going to be seeing partly cloudy skies for later on tonight. Luckily, no chance of rain for it. 6 o'clock, 77 degrees. 9 o'clock, going to drop down to 71, and later on into 11, 69 degrees. We got a sunset at 6:09 p.m. and there'll be a waxing crescent moon phase out tonight as well. Which, if you haven't been checking out in the sky lately, the past couple of nights, we've had Jupiter and Venus in the night sky early on into the night, hanging out with the lunar moon out there. So it's been really nice views out there. I got a picture showing up on camera right now for you guys that I took outside last night, and then I had one night before. Right now, Jupiter, as of last night, was right next to the moon, with Venus just down underneath them. So pretty cool to be checking those things out in the night sky. Now, looking at tomorrow, we got cloudy skies for the area, and we'll see temperatures drop back down into the 70s. Cumberland County, a high of 75, a low of 54. Hope County, a high of 76 and a low of 53. Same for Moore County. Robeson, a high of 77 and a low of 55, with Scotland County just 2 degrees cooler on the low. Richmond County also will be seeing a high of 75 and a low of 53, with Anson at a high of 75 and a low of 51. Down in Marlboro County, a high of 76 and a low of 53 to round out tomorrow's forecast, with, again, cloudy skies. Now, let's get back into the weekend talk, where we do still have a strong chance of rain for Saturday, in addition to really cool weather coming in for just that day. A pretty big dip. As Friday, again, high of 75, low of 53 with cloudy skies. 70% chance of showers for Saturday, with a high of 55 and a low of 47. And that'll be our cool-off day, as we'll continue to see temperatures rise back up into the 60s and 70s for the week ahead. Sunday, 30% chance of rain, a slight chance, high of 64, low of 46. Monday, cloudy skies with a high of 71 and a low of 53. We'll have a pair of sunny sky days for Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday at a high of 71 and a low of 51. Wednesday, a high of 65 and a low of 42. And then on Thursday, we'll have cloudy skies with a high of 64 and a low of 42. So looks like a good variety of North Carolina weather happening. Nothing new there. Definitely can't make up its mind what it wants to do around this time of year, or really any part of the year for that matter. But hey, gotta love it. That's what we love about this weather. Everyone's going to find one day out of the week that they're going to enjoy. So that is going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.